Hello, this is Mike Fay with Calvin Castine, and we're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for CVAC Junior Varsity soccer action. That's girls soccer action between the visiting Bobcats from NAC and the Northeastern Cougars. For the Bobcats, number 1, Amanda DeCoss. Number 2, Sandy DeCoss. Number 3, Tiff Rock. Number 4, Rachel Munn. Number 5, Bridget Munn. Number 6, Carly Brown. Number 7, Sarah Chase. Number 8, Kara Kokenauer. Number 9, Janice Miner. Number 10, Joanna Martin. Number 11, Michelle Trombley. Number 12, Kristen Ross. 14, Heather Gorman. 15, Cora Shippey. 16, Shannon Curry. Number 17, Nicole Nephew. Number 18, Jamie DeCoss. Number 19, Leanne Dezan. Number 20, Christy Bushy. 21, Erin LeBear. 22, Marie Shoeborn. And in goal, Casey Begore. Bobcats are coached by Larry Barcombe. For Northeastern, number 1, Megan Casey. Number 2, Emily Favreau. Number 3, Katie Jeanette. Number 4, Ashley Walter. Number 5, Ashley Burtz. Number 6, Lauren Kavanaugh. Number 7, Christy Babby. Number 8, Alexander Gerson. Number 10, Margie Fay. 11, Brandy Sample. Number 12, Shauna Carden. Number 13, Brenda Bailey. Number 14, Amanda Clark. Number 15, Alicia Dunn. 16, Elise LaFountain. Number 18, Jessica Poyer. Number 20, Rachel Dutil. 21, Danielle Hicks. 22, Christy Favreau. 23, Debbie Trombley. 24, Steph Sample. Number 25, Mandy Dubuque. 26, Haley Desero. 27, Nicole Tardif. And in goal, Chantel Carden. The Cougars are coached by Rob Francis. Tonight we've got Sam Lajway as the referee, and I believe there's another one coming. But instead of waiting, because it'll make the varsity game that much later, Sam started the game, and he's covering both sides. Cats push the ball inside the 18, but Carden comes out to make the save. That was number 16, Shannon Curry, who pushed the ball in for the Bobcats. Curry with the ball on the outside, beaten to it by Tardif, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for NAC. Drown inside the 18 and cleared by Trombley. Now Miner, cleared by Tardif. Picked up by Ross. Ross gets the shot off, but it deflects. Well, it didn't deflect. I thought it deflected off Trombley, but it went out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Trombley in play right into the center, picked up by Chase. Chase goes outside, but nobody there. It'll roll out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Tardif down the wing, and Northeastern up through the center, but it's blocked. Now Sample with a long pass. It's a foot race. Fay won't get there, and it's picked up by Begore. A good idea, but just a little too far. Sample gets ahead on it into the center, and it's cleared out by DeCoss. Into the center, picked up by Ross. Broken up by Sample. Into the center by Dunn for Sample. Sample back to Dunn. Dunn controls on the outside, pushes up the wing, hits Fay in the back of the leg, and it's cleared out, but not far enough. Pushed back in by LaFountain. Fay can't get there. It rolls out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Just outside the 18, stopped by Fay. Fay crosses for Sample. Sample just outside the 18, takes the shot, and it's saved by Begore. A nice punt out by Begore. Picked up by the Cats, Ross. A pass to the outside, intercepted by Tardif, and back down the wing for Casey. Broken up, cleared in the Northeastern zone, and then Trombley is there to clear it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for NAC. Miner goes right down the wing, intercepted by Tardif, and she clears it out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in. Throw-in intended for Miner. Tardif gets there and clears it out of bounds again. Again, over the head of Miner. Tardif gets there. Up for Casey. Casey Keeps it going for Walter. Walter gets by one, but she's not going to get by the second. Nicole Nephew. Casey again pushes it up for Walter. Walter gets to the 18 and crosses. Faye gets there, goes behind her, and done. Fires on net. Sample with the shot. Deflects off two defensemen and finally cleared. Not outside the 18 yet. Pushed back in by LaFountain and then cleared again. Dangerous play. Northeastern on the verge. And the shot deflects off a defenseman out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Sample sets up the kick to the 6. Headed right out again by Bushy. Miskicked. It stays in bounds and it's finally cleared up on the far wing. A nice ball down the wing, but Tardif is there to break that up. Cats still maintain control. Minor intercepted. Cleared into the center for Dunn. Dunn. Pass to the near side for Faye. Intercepted by Dezan and cleared up. Now Dunn again. Goes down the wing for Faye. Faye gets the cross off. It deflects off number 18, Jamie DeCoss, out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Walter with the corner. Out to the 18, headed by Tremblay, but partially cleared. It goes back in for Casey. Deflected up and out. No, she saved it. Nice hustle to save that ball. Sample cuts it back. Crosses, a low cross. Deflected by the defense. Bobcats not letting Northeastern get any kind of shots from inside. Deflects off Poyer. Out to Kungnauer. Again, as always, the disclaimer, if I butcher your name, please forgive me. Caught up to by Walter. She goes down the wing. It deflects off DeCoss out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Walter able to keep it in and then finally cleared out by number 7, Sarah Chase. Northeastern again trying to control. It goes right across the 18. Nobody there to take advantage of it. And a good hustling play by number 8, Sarah Kuchenauer. Poyer. Who wants it? LaFountain takes a shot, deflects it off the face of a Bobcat defender. Deflected to the outside. Tardif gets there and goes right down the wing. A nice ball for Walter. Walter makes the cross. It's behind Sample. And the Cats clear. Up in the center for Kuchenauer. Intercepted, excuse me, by Desereau. Desereau right back down for Walter. Walter still controls deep in the zone. Tries the cross and it's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for NAC. Cats put the ball in play again, right in the center. Pushed inside the box, but cleared out again by number 19, Leanne Dezan. Walter can't get the shot off, guarded closely by Bushy. Walter crosses, head it right out again. Casey gets there. Chips in, it goes wide, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Christy Favreau in to replace Margie Fay. The corner comes out to the 18. It's intercepted by Janice Miner. Cleared back in by Tremblay. Now Walter. Walter chips inside the box. Cleared out again by the Cats and right back in again by Northeastern. Pushed out and picked up by Nephew. Excuse me. Cleared right back in by Sample. Hicks can't control. Cats hustling, but it's picked up by LaFountain into the corner for Favreau. Favreau crosses, but it's cleared right out again. Nobody can get a shot off, and it's finally cleared by the Cats. Sample back over for Poyer. Poyer continues to control deeper into the zone. Tries the cross. Favreau is there off a deflection. The shot is up and it's in the net. Number 16, Elise LaFountain with the first goal of this game, draws first blood for Northeastern. I don't think there'll be an assist on that, but we'll see. And that's LaFountain from Poyer at the 11:58 mark. I don't know if they're officially going to give Poyer an assist on that, but she did place the shot in. It deflected off a Bobcat defender, and LaFountain was right there just outside the 18 with a fine right-footed shot that went over the outstretched fingertips of Casey Begor into the net for a 1-0 Northeastern lead. Thrown in by Sample. Up for Carnan. She can't control. Now LaFountain pushes inside the 18. Walters there. Hicks turns and shoots, but it's deflected out and finally cleared off a deflection. Poyer back to Hicks. And it's cleared out again. Casey. LaFountain and cleared out again. Chase in the center puts a good ball out on the wing, but nobody there to take advantage, and Tardif with plenty of time to control and send it down for Casey. Casey tries to keep it going, but it's broken up by Bushy. Cleared again by Dezan. A nice ball by Desero. And it's picked up by Begor. Begor punts out almost to midfield, but it's picked up by Ross. Ross still controlling on the outside. And holding called. And it'll be a NAC possession. 25:50 remaining in this first half. 1-0 Northeastern. Mr. Lashway certainly getting a workout. He's covering the whole field for this JV game, at least so far. And he's also covering the varsity game, doing both. I hope he had his Wheaties. He's going to need that energy. Walter down the wing, headed right back by Nephew. Cleared deep in the Northeastern zone. Sample gets there to clear right back out again. Picked up by DeCoste, but she can't control it. Tardif has it on the outside. Up the wing, broken up by Shippey. Cat still trying to control. Desero missed kicks, but it's picked up by Poyer. Poyer, a nice move out onto the wing for Carne. Carne defended nicely by Dezan, and it's out of bounds. Poyer out into the center for Hicks. It worked this time, but that's a dangerous play. If you noticed, when that ball went out into the center, Hicks was the only one there. If an NAC player was able to get there first, she had a wide open field, nothing but until she got to northeastern side of midfield and a fullback to stop her between her and the goal. When you go out into straight out in the field as opposed to going down the wings with your throw-in, you've got to be sure that your player gets it. A nice punt out onto the far side. Picked up by Chase, and she tries to go far side. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Tardif down the wing for Walter. Walter spins. Cats intercept. Deflect again. Number 20, Christy Bushy. Playing tough on defense, won't give anybody any room, and it finally pays off. It goes out of bounds off a Northeastern player, and NAC is going to get the possession. Bushy throws in down the wing. Stopped by Northeastern. Hicks in the center. Tries to come near side, but Rock is there to push it straight down the field. Sample up onto the wing for Carne. Carne tries to chip it into the center, but Rock in the right place has it deflect out of bounds. Sam didn't know who it went off of, so he's going to call a drop ball.
He's sweating.
Yes. And he should be, all that running he's doing. Poyer to Carne. Carne pushes it back inadvertently, but Desero is there. She switches fields over for Babby. Babby pushes one down for Walter. Walter. And the Cats control. Down the wing, Tardif is there. Breaks it up for Babby. Blocked out of bounds, and that's Minor, not Kokenauer. That's Minor on the far side that knocked the ball out the first time and again knocked it out for a Northeastern throw-in. Babby down the wing, broken up nicely up into the center, picked up by Desero. Desero makes one nice move. Clark is into the game. This may be her first game back since her injury. Amanda Clark injured a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, had I thought it was a broken bone in either her ankle or her foot, but she's back into the game for the first time in a long time, and I'm sure she's happy about that. Okay, I stand corrected. It was a twisted knee and ankle, not a broken bone, and this is not her first game back. She was back at Beatmantown. That was an away game, and I was unable to be there, so Clark again back into the lineup for Northeastern. To the outside, Dutil tries to turn it, but she can't. And the Cats finally push her to the outside. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for NAC. Straight out through the center, stopped by Clark, but picked up by Minor. Minor, a pass intended for Kokenauer, read and cleared by Sample, but a good idea. Clark to Minor in the center. Carden, who wants it? A lot of players bunched up. Nobody has an opportunity to clear it. Now Poyer from Hicks. Poyer goes down the wing, picked up by Chase and cleared. Deflected into the center to Clark. Clark goes back outside for Carden. Waited too long to get the cross off, and it's finally cleared. Chipped high, and Begor's there to make the stop. A nice shot by Poyer. And Begor, equally nice save. Chipped high by Curry to the outside. Kokenauer out of bounds, and it'll be an NAC throw-in. 19:08 remaining in this first half. 1-0 Northeastern. Rock throws it in. It's off the head of Poyer, but Tremblay is there. Chase with a nice move. Snatched that ball right out of the air to keep it in NAC possession. A pass up for Ross. Gets through. Tardif to the outside. Picked up by Sample. Sample clears up the wing for Carden. Read by Rock, and she chips into the center. Clark can't control it, and it's pushed in by DeCos. Cleared by Desero out into the center. Picked up by Nephew. Now Bushy tries to clear. She gets it up to Chase, taken back by Clark. Rock off Clark, and it goes into the 18. Cats are there to clear it right out again. Babby chips it back in. Clark off a deflection, back to Babby. Over on the far side, offside's called. And it'll be a direct kick for the Cats. Down on the wing for Ross. Ross with a nice ball to the far side, intended for Curry. Too far out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Zan Gerson into the game for Northeastern. Thrown in to Clark. Clark defended by Ross, turns it into the center. But Kokenauer gets there first, switches fields. Tardif can't stop it, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Tardif for Babby. Broken up, pushed into the center. Tremblay is there, but the Cats get it right back again. Chipped into the center. Clark controlling. She has some room. Pushes up for Hicks. Hicks. A through pass. It's a foot race. Big R gets there first and clears it out nicely. That was a dangerous play. Kokenauer back over for Ross. Into the center and Curry. Kokenauer, that should have been a handball, but Tremblay is able to take the ball to the outside and clear up for Gerson. Gerson chips into the center for Clark. Clark over on the far side for Babby. Babby with a wide open field. DeCoste hustling over to try and catch up to her, and she does it. Nice play. Nice play by Jamie DeCoste. Ran almost the entire width of the field to catch up to Kristen Babby to put the ball out of bounds, to give her team a chance to get back together. Cats were momentarily caught on this side of the field. They followed the flow of the ball, and the whole far side of the field on the wing was wide open. That's the type of play that you don't really see in the standings on any team, JV or varsity. It's the type of play that maybe only a coach and a few other people will appreciate, but that's a lot of hustle. If Babby gets to that ball and is able to push it down the wing, she's got a 2-on-1 on that right fullback. That's a good hustling play by DeCoste. Tremblay has it deflect by Chase, all out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Walter. Walter into the center for Babby. That is Kristen Babby. A through pass. Dazan gets there first, pushes it far side. Nephew keeps it going out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. LaFountain pushes it back to the 18. Sample is there. Pushed over for Gerson. Gerson inside for Fay. Fay tries to turn it to the near side. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for NAC. Right back into the center again. Picked up by Ross. Ross, a nice move to the outside, but Fay gets there to break that up. And it's out of bounds off rock. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 13:29 remaining in the first half. Still 1-0 Northeastern. Cleared out for Ross. Ross down the wing for Kokenauer. Kokenauer keeps it in. Tremblay will get there. And she clears up, but it deflects off Kokenauer deeper in the Northeastern zone, and Carding comes out to control the ball. Nice hustling play by Kara Kokenauer. Sample deflects off DeCoste. Picked up by Gerson. Rock breaks that up into the center for Shippey. Shippey can't control. Minor and LaFountain fighting for it. LaFountain pushes to the outside, picked up by Babby. A nice trap, and Babby turns it right back to LaFountain. LaFountain switches fields again over for Gerson. Gerson and Rock going for it. It deflects deeper in the zone, but it has some backspin, and it spins right back out. Deflected off an NAC player. Kokenauer out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Fay. Fay back for Gerson. Gerson chips inside. It gets to the 6, and Begor comes out and makes the stop. Kokenauer headed by Ross. Samples there to deflect into the center. Now LaFountain. But Chase switches fields over for number 15, Cora Shippey. Tardif will throw in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Walter, broken up. Ross has it deflect off Tardif into the center. LaFountain up for Sample. Sample broken up and cleared by Minor. Up the wing for Ross. Ross gets by Tardif, but Tardif knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Headed down by Casey, but the Cats get there. Chase down the wing. Trombley up and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. 10:36 remaining in this first half. Still 1-0 Northeastern. On an early goal by Elise LaFountain. Tardif again down the wing, intended for Casey. Walter pushes into the center for Sample. Sample pushes outside for Fay. Fay, deep in his zone, has it knocked out of bounds by Rock, and it'll be a corner kick for NAC, or rather for Northeastern. Walter out to the 18 and beyond. Trombley turns it, but can't get the shot off. Picked up by Kokenauer, and she goes down the wing. Stopped by Bailey. Bailey has it deflect out of bounds off Kokenauer, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Dunn for Sample. Sample down the wing, but Rock clears it. Dunn deflects into the center for LaFountain. LaFountain goes deep for Fay on the wing. She tries to turn it, has it knocked out of bounds by Rock, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Walter. Fay with the shot, but it's deflected. Out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Into the center for Ross. Ross pushes far side, but Desreaux gets there first. Down the wing for Casey. Casey falls. Minor gets there and goes right back up to midfield. Tardif reads it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Cats. Down the wing, Tardif gets there first, but Ross takes it off her. Tardif regains and pushes it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for NAC. Down the wing again, Tardif. Into the center for Sample. Sample up for Casey. Read and cleared by Bushy. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 7:27 remaining in this first half. Tardif down the wing. Players are bunched up over there. Cleared up off Tardif, out of bounds. And the Cats trying to get the ball in quickly. A nice throw down the wing for Ross. Ross into the center. Cardan gets there. Cardan punts out. Off Chase. Deflects to the near side for Dunn. Dunn, plenty of room. And a nice ball up the wing for Fay. Fay tries to turn it, but it's broken up nicely by Nephew. Nephew pushes it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. No, it'll be a throw-in for, must have deflected off Dunn. And the Cats throw in. Up for Martin. Now Ross. Ross. Bailey gets there, pushes back for Trombley, and Trombley back into the center for LaFountain. Chase gets there. Pushes further, now Sample picks it up. Walter intercepts. It was a nice ball, and it was going to Christy Bushy. She was getting ready to clear it, but Walter cut right in front of her and picked it up, but couldn't control it. It went out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Into the center for Chase. She goes far side, but it's picked up by Casey. Casey down for Walter. Walter tries to turn it back, but there's Bushy to stop her. Walter gets control again, carries deep into the zone, and crosses, but Begora is there to make the stop. Right out into the center, LaFountain gets there. Goes near side for Fay. Out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. Short kick picked up by Dunn. Dunn to Fay. Crossed into the center. Sample can get a left-footed shot from there. She does, and it goes wide. It's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Into the center, picked up. Cleared by Rock. Ross and Desero fighting. Desero wins that one and clears back into the center. Casey continues it far side. Minor defending. Casey broken up nicely by Bushy and cleared up for Ross. Now Desero back into the center. Chase gets there. Goes near side, but Dunn will get there first. Back for LaFountain, and LaFountain on the near side for Fay. Fay gets by Rock. Pushes it through for Sample. Sample beaten and knocked to the outside. Dunn back to Sample. Rock breaks that up. Dunn gets it, or Sample gets it to Dunn. Broken up again. Nobody can get a shot off. Too many players on the near side to get any kind of cross or shot on net. Sample pushes across the 18 for Casey. Casey gets the shot off, but it's deflected out. Fay turns it, and it'll go out of bounds. Ross in the center. Broken up by LaFountain. Fay gets there, chips it right back for Walter. Beaten to the ball by Minor, and it's pushed onto the far side. Walter back for Casey. Casey waited just a split second too long, and it's broken up by Minor. Casey gets the deflection and pushes up. Broken up by Chase. Chase breaks it up again and keeps it going. Chase with a lot of hustle. Keeps the ball going. Broken up by Desero. Up for Sample. Pass intended for Walter. Minor's there to break that up. Sample. Northeastern putting the pressure on. Broken up again by Bushy. Walter, if she can turn it, she chips a high one beyond the 6. Stopped by LaFountain, who takes the shot, and it just bounces wide. Right out into the center. LaFountain is there, pushes one through, read by Rock and cleared. Up for Kokenauer, deflected off LaFountain, and now Dunn. Kokenauer keeps it going, up for Ross. Ross has it deflect off Desero to the near side. Kokenauer tries to go down the wing, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. We're down to 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Up the wing for Fay. Keeps it in bounds. Finally Chase gets it back off a deflection and pushes it into the center. Tremblay is there to clear up the midfield. Sample gets it back into the center off Minor. Now Walter. A nice ball for Casey. Walter with an outstanding ball for Erin Casey. She'll get the shot off and B-Corps makes the stop, but that was a nice ball by Ashley Walter. Deflects off Sample for Ross. Ross broken up by Desero. Now Tremblay into the center. Chase rather, I'm sorry. Up for, and Sample takes it back. Pushes up through the center for Fay, but it's read and cleared by DeZan. Clark gets it back again. Trip is called. Got to get it up quick. There's 9 seconds left. 7 seconds left. Northeastern, no time to get this direct kickoff. Tremblay finally gets it up, but it's wide, and First half comes to an end, 1-0 Northeastern. We'll be back in a couple minutes for the second half. Second half underway. In this CVAC junior varsity soccer game between the Cats and the Cougars. Bailey down the wing, intercepted by Rock. Cougars in the lead, 1-0 on a first half goal by Elise LaFountain. I gave the assist to Jessica Poyer. Bailey on the far side deflects it out of bounds off Kokenauer, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Fay. Tries to turn it. Rock is there to deflect. Fay gets it back for, I think that's Dunn. Sample. Finally, Dunn puts it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Down the wing, stopped by Dunn. Taken back by the Cats and then cleared up by Bailey. Clark in the center has it deflected and stopped by DeCos. Chip back in. And now Rock goes down the wing for Kogenauer.
I need my rest so if I don't play up to my potential.
Clark
I had there going like 10
with a nice move, pushes it into the center for Sample, but it's too far and it's cleared by Nephew. Bailey. Both teams just hitting the ball, seems to be just hitting the ball as hard as they can and making it easy on the defense. Pushing the ball right through the center. Ross can't control. Desiro gets there. Pushes it over for Casey. Deflected by Curry and cleared up by Minor. Now Walter can't get to it. Knocks it out of bounds and it'll be a throw-in for the Cats. Bushy. Down the wing for Minor. Now in the center, Casey gets there first. Clark pushes, tries to switch field, but Rock gets there. Now Dunn. Dunn down the wing for Fay. She gets by one defender. Pushes it further down for Sample. 3 Cougars on the far side, nobody in the center. And they finally split up nicely. And it's cleared by the Cats. Pass up for Ross. Ross gets by Bailey. Gets a return pass from Kokenauer, and now Tremblay is there to clear the midfield off the head of Rock. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Sample. Pass intended for Fay, but it's broken up and cleared. Sample gets it right back again to Dunn. Dunn up the wing for Fay. Fay turns her body when she shouldn't, and Nephew clears it. Minor in the center. Keeps it going up. Bailey is there to push it right back in again. Walter pulls the ball to the near side, gets by Bushy. Ashley Walter will get across from there. It's right there. Fay chips high, and it's in the net. Northeastern's second goal scored by Margie Fay. Assist going to Ashley Walter at the 3:46 mark of the second half, and Northeastern with a 2-0 lead. The fountain into the center. Rock miskicks, but it's picked up by, let me get that, turn the page here, by DeCos. Miskicked again, deeper into their own zone. Cats seem a little rattled after that goal. Walter, Bushy gets there and clears up. Stays in bounds, and Tardif tried to chip it in, but it went off Casey out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for NAC. Rock down the wing. Deflected nicely by Curry, deeper in the Northeastern zone, but Tremblay is there to clear up. Bushy up for Minor. Minor still working. A nice ball down the wing for Curry. Trombley gets there.
That would be nice.
And finally clears up, but not out. Chase tried to turn it, went off the side of her foot out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern.
Just like the Romans used to do.
Chase down the wing, just too far out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Trombley right in the center, stopped by Chase. Now Ross with a nice ball to the far side. Cardin gets there. A nice ball. In fact, a nice play. Chase to Ross, and Ross to the outside for Kokenauer. It just got too far in front of Kokenauer, and Cardin was able to make the save. The Cats, immediately after that goal, that second goal, seemed to be rattled a little bit, but since that point, they've played much better. They've, in the last minute or two, the Cats with some good hustle. Miss kicked. Sample will get there first. Sample had it knocked out of bounds by Nephew. I think Nephew was called for the trip. And it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. No, it's called a throw-in. Sample pushes it back for Trombley. Trombley into the center. And shot by Kavanaugh. Lauren Kavanaugh just into the game. Gets a nice shot on net, and Begor makes the stop. Walter cleared by Chase. Dubuque gets there, but she can't control it, and Ross goes deep in the Northeastern zone. Trombley, and Cardin comes out to make the stop. She punts out, trapped nicely by Minor, but she can't control it. Bushy. Walter switches fields over for Trombley. Debbie Trombley still trying, but Chase breaks that up. Bailey. Now LaFountain up for Kavanaugh. Minor pushes it to the outside, and it goes out of bounds. Kavanaugh down the wing for Walter. Walter back in the center for Sample. Broken up nicely by DeCoste. DeCoste calls for it, tells everybody, I got it, and clears up the midfield. Back on the NAC side of midfield. Handball called on number 22, Christy Favreau. And it'll be a direct kick for the Bobcats. DeCoste. Stopped by Dunn. Picked up by Chase. Picked up again by Chase off a deflection. Chase down the wing, just goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 31:08 remaining in the second half. 2-0 Northeastern. Chase and Sample pushed into the center by Dunn. Gets by Desiro, but Trombley is there. Deflect it over to the far side, and Bailey clears out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for NAC. LaFountain broken up on the far side. Desiro gets there. LaFountain. Chase beats her to the ball, and Bailey clears up. Dunn up the wing for Favreau. Favreau deflects it to Sample, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for NAC. Ross down the far side. Trombley will get there. Trombley playing a great game defense, really hustling back and forth, covering all the passes that might get by the other two fullbacks. Playing an outstanding game as usual. LaFountain has it deflect into the center. Sample pushes up for Favreau. Too far out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cats. Ross, and Bailey clears the midfield. Sample pushes up for Dutel. Rachel Dutel let it go back for LaFountain, and it's finally cleared. A high ball cleared the midfield. A nice boot by Jamie DeCoste. Trombley miss kicks. And it's pushed up by Ross off the back of Trombley's head. That's the first mistake that she's made tonight. But she recovered by deflecting that pass from Ross. Rock with a nice play to knock the ball down, and Bailey intercepts and clears up for Dunn. Dunn with a low pass out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Ross on the outside. Trombley trying to contain to give her defense a chance to get back. Pushed into the center. Decas with a high chip, and Cardin comes out to make the stop. Cardin headed by Drown, and chipped by LaFountain. Bushy with a nice step up. Dubuque. Each team just taking turns kicking it. They're not, doesn't seem to be any kind of idea where they want to go. Ross with a nice ball through, and Cardin comes out and makes the stop right in front of Joanna Martin. Headed down by Chase, and a handball is called. That's a tough play. The sun's in her eyes. She's cutting across the field, gets there, heads the ball down, and it just deflects to her hand. Good hustle by Chase, but she just couldn't control it. Bailey. Martin up the far side, and Trombley gets there to push it back. Chase gets there. It's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Favreau. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Rock. Headed back by, I think that's Poyer. Finally goes out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Down the wing, deflected off Rock. Chase. Finally up the wing. Poyer. All players bunched up on the far side. Even if they do kick the ball, it doesn't seem to go more than 10 or 12 feet before there's somebody there to either stop it or deflect it, and it goes out of bounds. Northeastern will throw it in again. Sample this time goes down the wing, a nice throw, deflected off Rock, out of bounds, and it'll be another throw in for Northeastern.
You know what they should do? I should make underground.
Sample, deflected to the far side by Poyer, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for the Cats. Again out of bounds, and the Cats will do it again. Ross with a nice hustling play to keep the ball alive, and Trombley is there to clear it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Cats. We're down to 25-15 remaining in this second half. It's 2-0 Northeastern. Rock deflected out of bounds off Carna. Shauna Carna into the game for Northeastern. Carter knocks it down over for Hicks, but she can't get there, and it's cleared deep into Northeastern zone. Trombley gets there. Gerson off the clear, and it's taken right back by Chase and punched in. Now Hicks off a deflection, off a clearing rather from Trombley. Far side for Carden. Carden up for Poyer. Poyer gets by one, gets by two, and a trip is called. It'll be a direct kick for the Bobcats. LaFountain up on the wing. Miskicked. And it'll roll out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Sample for Hicks. Deflects straight up in the air. Nobody can get there. Hicks just outside the 18. Gives way for LaFountain. LaFountain pushes over for Duto. Dutil can't get the shot off, and Bushy recovers quickly and clears up. Tardif back for Gerson. Up for Shippey. And it's finally cleared. Northeastern side of midfield. Now Ross. Trombley gets there. Pulls the ball to the outside. Ross still staying with her. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Ross quickly throws it in. Cleared up by LaFountain for Gerson. And back in by Chase. Tardif goes outside, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for NAC. Bobcats trying to put the pressure on. They're down 2 goals with 22:52 remaining. They need to try and get one in. Deflects deeper in the northeastern zone. It finally goes out of bounds. Trombley not taking any chances, and it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Cats. Tardif deflects it. Out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear that one all the time, does he?
You didn't have that one on last.
Yeah, that was
DeCosse. Deflected by Trombley. Goes out to the 18, and it's right back in again. Ross can't get the shot off. DeCosse gets there, but it's broken up. Finally fired wide. Trombley should get there first, and she does. Trombley finally clears up the wing, and it's a nice ball. Trombley with an outstanding play. They carried the ball to the outside and cleared up, keeping the ball in bounds. Now the Cats back on their heels. Dezan goes near side. Gerson gives way for Tardif. Drown pushes it into the center. It deflects out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Bushy down the wing. Tardif gets there and chips out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for NAC. Rock could have been an illegal throw. Finally goes wide, and Tardif lets it go. And it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Trombley up for Babby. Read nicely by Kokenauer. Tardif to the outside. Nice ball. She keeps it inbound. Babby can't get to it, and DeCosse pushes it back into the center. Too far for Michelle Trombley, and cleared to the far side. Carden gets there, keeps it in bounds. No, I guess she didn't. And it'll be a throw-in for NAC. Into the center again. Clark gets there, pushes up for Walter. Walter trying to control. A nice ball to the outside for Babby. Babby wants to stay outside. Babby still fighting for the ball, pushes out for Walter. Walter will get a left-footed shot from there. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cats. Nephew up through the center. Picked up by Desereau and pushed back in, and now Chase chips high into the northeastern zone. Trombley gets there, chest down, can't control. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Cats. Down the wing for Tardif. Tardif up for Babby, but Chase gets it away from Babby. Now Tardif gets it back, pushes up for Walter. Walter into the center for Sample. Picked up by DeCosse. Now Clark down to Sample. Sample out for Carne. Read and cleared by Dezan out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Pass down the wing. Out of bounds. Northeastern will do it again. Headed by Sample across the 18. Walter gets there, deflects it in on net, and Bigor with the save. Collision at midfield. No whistle. Walter has it on the outside. Pushes through. Babby gets there. Takes the shot. And it deflects off Nephew to the outside. Walter. Nephew doesn't give up on it. Has it knocked out of bounds off Walter. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cats. Nephew puts the ball in play. It's low and right up through the center. Ross gets there. Ross goes far side for Kokenauer, but is broken up and cleared back in by the Cougars. Babby near side for Walter. Walter has one to beat, gets by Bushy, but she can't get by Nephew. Nephew pushes it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cats. Nice play by Nikki Nephew. Down the wing. Babby can't stop it, but Shippey does. Shippey into the center. Clark gets there first. Tries to go over for Carnan, but it's picked up by Amanda DeCos. Clark gets it right back, and Chase tries to punch it deep in the northeastern zone, but it deflects off Clark, and Babby takes it to the outside for Walter. Walter gets by Bushy. And there's Nephew again to clear it out of bounds. Nephew Cats possession. Babby can't control. It's up for Ross. Ross deflects off Desero. Now in the center. Clark will get there first. Down to the far side, broken up, and back into the center. Desero up. Chase gets there. Comes near side for Rock. Rock deflects off Tardif, who's called for the charge. And it'll be Bobcat ball. DeCos down the wing for Ross. Tardif was swinging at the ball and kicked Ross. You could hear that up here. Everybody in the stands down that to my right groaned. It's out of bounds. Babby throws in for Walter. Walter keeps it in. Chase gets there and pushes it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cougars. Babby for Walter. Walter gets by Bushy. And it's a handball. Nephew again in the right place at the right time. Wouldn't let the ball get by, but she's called for the handball. Now Tremblay. A low ball across the 18. Clark is there but can't control. Chase knocks it out. And it's finally pushed back in again by Casey. I think that was Megan Casey. Let me get confirmation on the number before I... Yep, Megan Casey with Northeastern's third goal. And Northeastern's third goal scored by Megan Casey, unassisted at the 25:59 mark. Shot was taken by Amanda Clark, deflected off the Bobcat defense, right back to Casey, who took the shot, and it was high over the fingertips of Casey Begor. Into the net for Northeastern's 3-0 lead. 13:38 remaining now. Throw-in allowed to go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern.
A lot longer, huh?
Out on the wing, stopped by Chase, picked up by Casey, and Casey goes down for Fay. Fay passed through for Hicks, but it's broken up. Fay gets it back off a deflection and pushes the ball down. Foot race. Curry should get there first. It stays in bounds, and Curry takes it to the outside. Deflects out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Headed out by Chase. Desero gets there. Babby at the 18 deflects it deeper into the zone. It's finally cleared. And out. Off Carly Drown. Back in again. Fay. To Hicks, and Hicks with the shot, and it's stopped by Begor. Punted out far side off Kokenauer. Back into Fay. Fay crosses, and it's out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. DeCos right out into the center, deflected by Clark, and Desero gets there. She goes near side for Babby. Broken up by Amanda DeCoste, and Babby gets it right back again. Dutil into the center for Hicks. Hicks gets by one, but can't get by the second. It's cleared by DeCoste. Clark goes far side for Fay. Design gets there first. And I guess a trip was called. And it'll be a direct kick for NAC. Down to 11 minutes left in this second half. Fay can't control, and it's cleared up. Deflects back. Casey. DeCoste, now Casey again, goes far side for Fay. Fay can't keep it in. It's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Cats. Right down the wing, chested down by Fay, and cleared up by Chase. Clark gives way for Desero. Desero to the 18. It's stopped. Hicks gets there, but Bigoro comes out to make the stop. Two Cats bump into each other, and it's cleared back in by Desero. Dutil. Dutil goes to the far side. Sandy DeCoste was defending. And it's crossed by Dutil out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for NAC. DeCoste again, it's low. Chested down by Minor. Minor up the wing, stopped by Tardif. Minor's there again to intercept. And Tremblay clears into the Cat zone. Dutil into the center, tries to get it over for Hicks, and does. Hicks over for Fay. Fay down the wing. Pass intended for Drown. It goes out of bounds. Not Drown, for Kavanaugh. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for NAC. Throw-in gets up to Martin. Martin can't control it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Bailey down for Kavanaugh. Cleared up by the Cats. Out of bounds, and I guess it wasn't out of bounds. NAC possession with 8:30 remaining in the second half. Stopped by Bailey, deflects into the center for Clark. Clark tries to switch fields over for Desero, or rather Dutil. Dutil still controls to the outside. And it gets out too far in front of her, out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Stopped by Babby into the center. Picked up by Tremblay. Tremblay up on the wing. Miskick by Tremblay, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cats. We're down to 7:37. And the Cats want to make massive substitutions. Curry down the wing, deflects off Babby, and then off number 15, Cora Shippey, out of bounds, and the Cougars get it back. Shippey in the center. Ross broken up by Sample, and Clark pushes up for Dutil. Dutil tried to get it back into the center, but it was beaten to the ball by DeCoste, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Babby for Clark. Clark, pass up for Hicks. Hicks, a long pass up intended for Fay, but broken up by Rock. Kavanaugh, passed up for Fay. Rock will get there first. Finally out of bounds. Fay knocked it out of bounds off Rock, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Hicks with the corner, deflected by Kavanaugh. Finally cleared by the Cats. Bailey will get there first, but she can't control it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for for the Lady Cats.
Oh yeah, we all go out there.
Down the wing, stopped by Bailey, up for Hicks. Broken up and cleared nicely by Chase. Right back down for Fay. LeBaire defending. Fay with the cross. Chase is there to stop it. Kavanaugh can't control. And it's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Fay. She tries to turn it. It deflects off Rock. Fay gets there first, but it's finally cleared by DeCosse. And Northeastern will throw it in again. We're down to 4:48 remaining in this second half. It's 3-0 Northeastern. And the Cougars with the ball. Down the wing for Fay. Fay gets it back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh wants to try and cross it, but she's beaten to the ball, and it's cleared up for Ross. Ross further up the wing, out of bounds, and a throw in for Northeastern. Down the wing, picked up by Fay. Fay pushes through, intended for Babby, broken up. Now Dutil. Dutil broken up and out of bounds. Last play broken up by Sandy DeCosse. Now Dutil tries to turn it. DeCosse is there again. Again, DeCosse won't let her get the cross off. Now LaFountain pushes into the center. It's stopped by LeBaire. LaFountain again pushes it in. That's dangerous play. And Northeastern will have an opportunity here just inside the 18. Just inside the 18. It looks like Dutil is going to take it. It's an indirect kick. Dutil chest it down and cleared. Dutil gets there again to chip high. And Begor comes out. Fay went in for the header. And Begor able to control just before she got there. LaFountain to the outside for Fay, picked up by LeBaire. Again, LeBaire breaks it up. Now Sample comes near side. Babby will get there first. Pushes down for Dutil. Dutil turns it back to the inside where it's read and cleared by DeCosse. Jamie DeCosse will throw in for the Bobcats with 2:42 remaining in this second half. Now, check that. She's out, and Michelle Trombley will throw in for NAC. Back to Chase, and Chase up through the center, picked up by LaFountain, and cleared up by Gorman. Into the center, Sample gets there. Up for Babby. Babby, I don't know if that was a miss kick or a fake, but it worked. She cut it to the... Everybody thought she was going to the inside. She cut it to the outside. It was just too far out of bounds, and it'll be... DeCosse throws in for the Bobcats. Dutil broken up again by Sandy DeCosse. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. We're under 2 minutes. 1:50 remaining in this second half. Handball called. And Dubuque pushes it into the center, broken up. Picked up by Schubone. Now Poyer has her clearing, deflects it again. A lot of people bunched up in the center, nobody can get it out. Finally chipped high. Hicks tries to control, but Dezanne gets there. Now LaFountain, broken up by DeCosse. Now Babby, again DeCosse is there. And she tries to go down a wing. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. We're coming down to 1 minute left. 1 minute remaining in this contest. 3-0 Northeastern. And Northeastern will throw it in again. Babby for Dutil. Broken up, and Northeastern will do it again. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of players on this side. The middle is wide open. If that ball can squirt through the middle, it can be a very dangerous situation for NAC. Fay cuts it back. Broken up and cleared by Chase. Now Kavanaugh tries to cross and does. Hicks is there. Dutil is there. She can't get the shot off, and there's DeCosse to stop it, and Babby finally takes the shot. It stays inbound. And no, it doesn't. It's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cats. Northeastern with an opportunity to get their fourth goal, but just couldn't get it in. Cat defense stingy, won't let them get the shot off. And with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. Game is over. Game is over for a quick wrap-up. A game pretty much dominated by Northeastern. The Cat defense kept them in it for a while. And in the first half, Elise LaFountain from Jessica Poirier at the 11:58 mark was the only scoring in that first half because of that great defense of the Bobcats. Northeastern also with a tremendous defensive effort by all their fullbacks, but if I had to name one, I'd have to say Tremblay with an excellent game. Tardif with a very, very good game too in both the first and second half. Very, very steady on defense, wouldn't allow the Bobcats any kind of room to maneuver. But anyway, LaFountain from Poirier at the 11:58 mark, and that was the only scoring in the first half. Northeastern went at the halftime with a 1-0 lead. In the second half, Margie Fay scores off Ashley Walder at the 3:46 mark to make it 2-0 Northeastern. And at that point, it seemed that the Cats kind of had the wind taken out of their sail. They knew they were 2-2 down, and that lasted for a few minutes. And then the Cats stepped it up a bit, and they started to put some pressure on Northeastern. Probably the only pressure that was sustained for a couple of minute, 2, 3, 4 minute period in the whole game. But that the Cougars were able to get through that pressure. And at the 25:59 mark, again, it was a long time between goals, but the 25:59 mark, Casey scores unassisted with a nice shot. The shot was taken by Clark just outside the 18. It deflected off the Cats, came right back to Casey at the 18, and she fired high over Casey Begor for Northeastern's third goal. And that closed out the scoring. Northeastern 3 and the Bobcats nothing. That's the way it was this 11th day of October 1996 at Northeastern Clinton Central School. CVAC Girls JV soccer action. Northeastern 3 and the Bobcats nothing. Whenever you're ready. Hello, this is Mike Fay with Calvin Castine, and we're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for CVAC Girls varsity soccer action between the visiting Bobcats from NAC and the Northeastern Clinton Cougars. For the Cats, number 2, Kylie Felch. Number 3, April Miller. Number 4, Sarah Dupree. Number 5, Jamie LeBert. Number 7, Danielle Miner. Number 8, Angela Curry. Number 9, Butterfly Blaze. Number 11, Tiffany Leonard. Number 12, Amanda Chase. 13, Molly Felch. 15, Jamie Shaughnessy. 16, Elizabeth Pajot. Number 17, Kirsten Sheehan. 21, Missy LeClaire. 22, Ryan Rabideau. 23, Darcy Rabideau. 24, Missy K.A. And in goal, Debbie Morrison. Cats are coached by Brian Boyer. For Northeastern, number 1, Marta Sylvan. Number 2, Marie Boris. Number 3, Heather Boris. Number 4, Jess Babby. Number 5, Carmen Diso. Number 6, Hillary Watts. 7, Erin Casey. 8, Sarah Bayshard. Number 10, Hillary Peets. Number 11, Stacy Miller. 12, Shannon Casey. Number 13, Hillary Tremblay. Number 14, Trish Sample. 15, Erica Brown. 16, Erica LaFountain. Number 17, Jamie Nutt. Number 20, Kerry Carton. Number 21, Jeanette Fay. 22, Sarah Bushy. 23, Shannon Stata. 24, Karen Wirestall. And in goal, Heather Snide. Cougars are coached by Josie Gilroy. Referees for tonight's contest, Sam Lajoie and, help me, and Jim Carney. Jim Barron, sorry about that. Northeastern defending their undefeated season so far. They are 11-1, I believe, at this point. 11-0-1, rated number 6 in the state. I noticed also proud moments for Northeastern. The boys varsity is rated number 19 in the state for Class B, and NAC boys varsity, I believe, is rated number 11 or 12 or 14. I can't remember, but they're also in the top 20 for New York State. So a lot of good soccer up here in the North Country, all being brought to you, or the majority of it being brought to you by Hometown Cable. Difficult to pick up the Cats' numbers. That light green number on a white background is very difficult to pick up. So we'll do the best we can. Number 21, that is Missy LeClaire defending. Babby gives way for Nutt. Nutt tries to go outside, but it doesn't make it. LeClaire comes near side. Wirestall goes up the wing for LaFountain. Wirestall gets it right back. That was Tiffany Leonard that tried to clear it. Wirestall switches fields over for Babby. Has Brown cutting to the outside. Babby cuts it back in, pushes over for LaFountain. LaFountain with the shot. High over the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cats. Cats put the ball in play right up through the center. Knocked down, controlled, and chipped to the near side by number 3, April Miller. Miller gets it right back again. Pushes it into the center. Only one Bobcat there. That's number 15, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy switches fields over for, is that 12 or 13? I can't see. Well, Cat throwing. Number 13, Molly Felch, okay. Miller. Miller still controls to the outside, beaten to the ball by Miller. Miller against Miller. Stacy Miller gets it back, goes up the wing for Babby. Babby nudged off the ball but maintains control, switches fields over for Wirestall. Wirestall controlling to the outside, gets the cross off in the center, chested down by the Cats and cleared. I'll have to catch that number. I think that is number 17, Kirsten Sheehan, with a nice defensive play. Wouldn't let the ball get by so Casey could take a shot on net. A long throw-in, headed by Casey into the center. Cleared out, back in again. Miskicked